Hello, and welcome back to Nerds and Stuff. My name is Martin Baker, your loop master for this adventure.
My name is Michael. I'll be playing Bobby, and he wants a meatball sub.
My name is Daniel. I'll be playing Ethan, and he's determined to get over his fears so he can help protect everyone else.
I'm Justin. I'm playing Terry, and he just wants to hit some birds.
My name's Abby. I'll be playing Christy, and I just want these birds to stop being so mean.
Opens to this wide shot. You see a bunch of kids silhouetted on a beach. You see a massive lake rolling out ahead of them. There's birds circling off in the distance. The camera kind of pulls back. It's kind of like a helicopter shot because they don't have drones back then. It kind of pans over and you see this small figure with a bright yellow jacket standing on this ridge overlooking the view that we saw. The camera transitions and it shows the four kids standing on the beach looking around trying to figure out what the plan is. It's probably mid-afternoon. The sun is continuing to heat up the day. It's hot. You guys are dehydrated. Whatever water bottles you brought, you've been drinking heavily, especially after your bike ride. You've got the sweet, cool air rolling in from the lake, refreshing, but it's almost feel like if you had your trunks, you'd kind of dip in just to cool off during the midday. You got the smells of the fish kind of rolling in as well.
What is the water quality? Is this like, do people drink it? I assume it's fresh water.
Dumb kids would drink this lake water.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
Alright, so we all fill our water bottles.
Yeah.
It's a lake.
Yep. So yeah, so, when you go swimming, one of you idiot kids probably drinks the water as you swim and then gets sick for the next couple days, but, yeah, so that's kind of the setting. You guys are all standing around at the shore trying to figure out what to do. You guys do see the pigeons kind of clustered, and then you see some of the other like seagulls and stuff kind of bullying them a little bit. So you can tell that whatever it is, the seagulls have a sort of nest around here somewhere, and if you were able to find it, you might be able to learn more about the differences between the birds or something like that. So what do you guys do?
Okay, guys. So we're here. I think we should see if we can find the center of where all these birds are from.
There it is.
What?
See that big island where all the birds are? Seems to be the center.
We should go and investigate it.
Where all those birds are?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. We got a stick or something?
You got a what?
You got a stick or something?
Yeah, there's plenty of sticks on the beach.
I grab a stick and I hand it to you.
You grab one for you, too. If we're going after this...
These are like twigs.
Yeah.
That'll work.
You guys want to swim?
Yeah, so the island that you guys are probably looking
how far
at...
that island is?
Yeah. So the island you guys are probably looking at is like Rock Island, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Someone point for my back.
Oh, one of those islands.
For some reason, that big island looks like it has 3 names.
Big
Boulder Island, Little Boulder Island, and Rock Island.
Yep.
Yep. So
Never mind. That's like a mile away.
Yeah, that's pretty far away, but that's seemingly where these birds are circling.
Can we look for any sort of boat?
So all the boats and stuff like that would either be nearby at the harbor, or you guys could definitely go to Boulder Beach, where they have like canoes and kind of recreational rentals and stuff like that.
Do they have any sort of robots that paddle for us?
Absolutely, that would definitely be. Well, the harbor is a lot more for like industry and stuff like that.
Okay.
So a bunch of kids getting a mode of transportation from there is a lot less likely. It's still opportunities to do so because the dice determine that, but the beach will have a lot more
Alright.
opportunities.
Okay, so then let's head to the beach.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
You guys don't want to swim?
No.
I'd sure try.
What's funny too is that the island is infinitely closer to you guys now than it is from the beach where you would rent the boats, though. So like,
Well,
it's but so
Yeah, man. How
The-
far away is this beach?
it's just north of the loop.
Yeah, that's like another 2 or 3 miles we're going.
Where?
About 2 miles.
Where did we see the shady character in with binoculars?
Yeah. So
I think
if the
only
beach is
she
down
saw
this
it.
way, if
Was
you guys
it
are
either-
facing the lake, everything that you're kind of thinking about to cross to the island is this way, and she's over your shoulder up on a kind of bluff.
Who has seen her?
was it me that saw her?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
During your
Yeah,
investigation.
not all of us had seen her.
I'm just skipping rocks into the water. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
There's a
There's a what?
there's a lady
Do
up
you
there.
are you pointing?
Yes,
Okay,
this is what this
all
is.
of you turn and look, and then she's spotted.
I'm pretty sure God is a man.
Why is she looking at us?
She
So
scattered.
she's like slowly backing away a little bit, but she's
Hey!
not like running.
Hey, do you have water?
So it
Or
might
food?
be a little too far to yell at. Yeah. You could definitely I don't know, is that trouble? Can we roll for this? I kind of want to say
Roll for trouble.
Charm?
yeah, it's either charm or contact. Probably charm, or you guys could just do a move and try and get up there to her.
I'm gonna try and move
as quickly
to
as
get to
possible.
her. I'm gonna
I'll
chase
follow
her
up
down.
Bobby.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So everybody's heading up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be rolls from everybody to do a move.
Okay.
Oh
okay.
no.
What's the move?
It's
Is it move?
Yeah.
odd
I
even-
automatically fail it
How?
because I am still scared and I have a 1.
Good
So
luck.
I roll 0 dice.
Deal.
I think, is there a thing?
There are
Is there a
mechanics.
minimum?
I don't
Well,
know
if
if there
I
is
roll
a
2 successes, I can like carry you.
There might be a minimum.
Will you remember the rules for a second, Martin? So
rolling
it's
very
body,
poorly,
so I have
though.
1 and then 0, which is 1 dice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we?
I would say that if a condition prevents you from rolling dice, then
I think it is an automatic
because
fail.
then he would just have to take
I
his
rolled so
conditions.
poorly. Yup, not a single success.
So I'm booking it up there.
Yep.
You're the only one.
Oh no.
Right. So now you guys can re-roll your dice, but otherwise the situation will be Christy arriving and the rest of you arriving much later.
I take a condition.
I'm
of
pushing.
correct.
I need to go get her.
Okay.
When I push, I.
You will take a condition, and you get to re-roll, or you can use a luck point. But I don't think you have any luck points. Or you can use your pride and get a
Yeah,
guaranteed
2.
success.
I
Roll
rolled
2.
2 6s.
Well, you should.
And
give
you
one
can give one
You should
to
give one to this boy.
someone else.
What about you?
Well, I think I'll become exhausted.
Okay, I'll give
That
you
which actually makes sense narratively as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially with
that's-
how hot it is and running up a
Oh.
hill.
I'm also exhausted.
I
you get
want-
a success.
Success.
Do you not have a success anymore?
I'm injured and I forgot.
So you have
I'm
one less
bad at
die.
this game. Which
You're
means
good.
that
You're good. We're still learning
Watch
the
me
rules.
not. Watch me
So
not.
we're
roll.
hanging
automatically
out.
failing.
There we go. I give
Okay.
you a success as
Okay.
well.
So everybody has successes, compliments of Carrie and Bobby, right? The two athletes of the group help the two nerds
That makes
run up a
sense.
hill.
I mean,
Come on, get up. Come
Yeah.
on, let's go.
Yeah, so it's very much like that. It's very much encouraging your friend up the hill.
oh no, we just do the fireman carry.
Just have them by the side, just running. So as you guys are running up, you see her as you guys come out of sight from her, you guys come up over this ridge and you can see her scrambling, running to her bike, and you see this little dachshund just barking wildly at you guys from her feet. And she has her bike up, but she's not like bolting. Especially she kind of sees you guys and she sees that you're kids, and she kind of furrows her eyebrows. She has her hood up still. It's like a yellow rain jacket, but now that you guys can see her a little bit closer, you can tell that she's a teenager. She's probably about 15 years old or so, and she has a little.
Is she cute?
She's pretty cute.
Investigate
She's like
to find out
80s
if
cute,
she's
where
cute.
she has like wild hairspray hair under the hood, and she looks very fashionable. She's got
In
like
yellow?
a very swagged out bike. I guess for the 80s, she's got a rad bike. Swag isn't a thing yet. Yeah,
Rad.
She's got a rad bike. You definitely like to hang in your garage, if you know what I mean.
Still talking about the bike?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a rad bike.
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, so you guys all kind of approach, and she's just kind of standing there hesitantly and kind of. What are you guys doing here?
What are you doing here? You're watching us.
Good one, Bobby. Good one.
High five.
She's very taken aback that you guys kind of caught up to her, and you can see that she's a little nervous, she's a little hesitant, but then her dog's just kind of going crazy, just yapping at you. It's kind of like bounding at you guys a little bit. She's like, "Ham, get back over here."
Your dog's name is Ham.
Yeah?
That's adorable and delicious. Not the dog. I'm just hungry.
Hey, why were you spying on us?
I wasn't spying on you, I was spying on the birds.
You had binoculars pointed at us.
I just wanted to see what you guys were doing too. This isn't like a place where kids go.
We were also trying to look at the birds.
What do you guys know about the birds?
That they're mean.
They're really
Mostly.
mean.
What do you know about the birds?
Good question.
They attacked me not
Staring.
long ago, but I live just outside of town, and I kept hearing reports of birds attacking people at the beaches, and I went to check it out. I've been looking for someone, and they've been missing for a little while, and I thought maybe the birds were involved, but
Who?
my uncle.
Is it Donald?
She kind of gets really sour at the name. How do you know? How did you know? She like starts approaching you, and she throws her bike down, and
Hey,
she's
hey,
puffing
hey.
up and getting mad.
That's just
Don't touch him, he's very weak.
that's just like the only other person that we're looking for.
Why are you guys looking for my uncle?
Do you know a guy named Christopher Boyd?
No?
Well, he knew your uncle, and he said that he would probably know what's going on because these birds are talking.
That's why I'm looking for my uncle too. I'm worried that he might be mixed up in it somehow.
What does your uncle do?
Well, he used to work for the Loop, but
Yeah, of
then he-
course he did.
he quit. Honestly, I'm not from around here, so I haven't been here very long. When I came to visit my uncle, his house was empty. I haven't seen him in weeks.
Where is his house at?
It's just outside of town.
Did you know anything about a lady that he liked?
Honestly, it had been so long since I'd seen him. I know that he was a hopeless romantic, but I don't know if he had a girlfriend or not.
I get that.
Not having a girlfriend?
And being a hopeless romantic.
Cheer up, sport. You'll find the right lady. And like as the sun catches her, she like lowers her hood, and her striking hair
man.
comes out, and you're like, Dreamweaver.
Would you mind taking us to your uncle's house so we might be able to look for clues as to where he might have gone?
If there were clues there, don't you think I would have found them?
Well, 5 heads are better than 1.
She's pretty and smart. This was for that to eat.
Yeah, we can go back in a little while. I'm not done here.
What else do you need here?
I think that by studying the birds, I can find out where they're from and track them back and maybe find my uncle.
So what you're saying is we should swim out to that island.
I don't know how to swim. But
Rats!
I can swim, but only for like a lap.
That's just floating.
Yeah. I'm not a good swimmer.
Have you found anything out so far? How do you know where they are, where they come from?
I think all the birds come from this lake. I just don't know where on the lake yet. I've been out here almost every day for the past, I don't know how long.
Have you been able to get out to the island yet?
No, I haven't tried them.
Scared of water?
Wait.
Sometimes.
Does your uncle have a boat?
Not at his house.
Does he work at Nintendo?
No, he worked for the Loop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's really hot out here. Ethan's getting sunstroke, I think.
Nintendos are cool, I guess.
So.
Do you guys know
sometimes-
Nintendo Kyle?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
Nintendo
Of
Kyle.
course we know Nintendo
Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah, I've only been in town for a couple weeks, but he seems really cool.
Yeah, you should see the scores he got on Donkey Kong Jr.
Wow, what a man.
Yeah.
Sploosh.
Stop.
Total sploosh. Alright. You guys are welcome to hang out, as long as you keep it down. I gotta watch for at least a little while longer.
We're gonna go to the island if you wanna. Do you wanna come with us? We're gonna try and find a way to get to the island.
You're gonna try to get a boat.
Do you know anyone that's on parole? I know it's a weird question, but sometimes when people get in trouble, they get this thing around their ankle to make sure they stay in a specific spot. So if we could strap one of those to the birds.
Yeah, my mom's boyfriend is on parole, but he's in Vegas.
How do you plan on getting it off of their ankle onto the
That's it,
bird?
Bobby's the jock.
Think I can let that
been-
through?
Bobby has great plans, he just zero execution.
Ethan, don't be a bully to Bobby.
That was Daniel. That was Daniel saying those things. That wasn't in character voice.
We gotta fix the problem. That's not my job.
So, what you guys want to do is ride our bikes another mile or two to go get a boat and then go out to the island?
Do you have a better idea?
Yeah, let's go home.
Now, roughly what time is it?
It's like 3 p.m.
Yeah, by the time we get home, it's going to be dark.
Yeah.
It won't be dark. Well, I mean, okay, what time is the sunset? Like 8,
Eight,
9?
8:30.
It's
It's not a
pretty
5-hour
late,
bike
but
ride.
it is Sunday night.
But it's summer.
But it is summer as well.
And I also
Yeah.
don't have to mow the lawn if I don't go home.
I mean, we can walk 8 miles in 5 hours.
Yeah, so can Eminem.
No.
So there's like kind of birds flying around all the time, and you actually see that you notice that she is very paranoid of the birds. That you can kind of. They're very close.
Hey!
They're very.
Hey, have you been attacked by these birds? Let's see your scars.
Are you serious asking to see her scars?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I show her mine.
Yeah. So she unzips her jacket, which she should not be wearing in this heat.
Yeah.
And she pulls it down, and her arms are just riddled.
Where did you go?
I tried going out to the island or getting close. I was actually out at the beach.
So, going out to the island, not a great idea. How did you try to go out to the island? Oh, just to the beach.
Yeah, I was going to the beach to go out to the island, but then I was attacked, and
Yeah, we got attacked too by a lot less birds.
A lot less.
Yeah, but we also
I
had a man-
killed 3, 4, 5 of them at least.
wow.
Not as many
Yeah.
as that one guy killed.
Well,
That guy
mostly-
killed all of his birds and then some.
Christopher Boyd killed
anyway,
a lot of
here's an
birds.
important question, I think. What's your name?
I'm Stacy.
Stacy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
They call me Tank.
Nice to meet you, Tank. And this is Ethan.
Yeah.
Don't you ask about it. No. My name's Bobby.
Bobby.
I think he has a question about your maternal
Oh,
unit.
don't. I knew.
Hold on, what's going on?
Well,
Is your mom okay? Stacy, is your mom okay?
Okay, moving on.
She's in Vegas.
Okay.
Wait,
I bet
is
she's
that where you
really...
keep telling me your mom is?
Yeah. No, my mom's definitely in Vegas. I think.
And what's your name?
My name's Christy.
Christy. Do you mind if I ask how old you are?
I'm 12.
Oh, I have a sister who's 11 as well.
Oh,
As well.
I miss her a lot.
Wait,
where is she?
My whole family's back in Vegas.
Wait, what are you doing here? Just trying to find your uncle?
Yeah.
No.
I'm just trying to find
You're
my
a
uncle.
runaway? That's so cool.
Do you want to join us?
I don't
Hey.
know what that means.
Ethan,
What?
we don't know who she is. Don't just bring people into the group.
She seems nice.
Yeah.
You guys get in this huddle.
Yeah, perfect. There's a ground camera aiming up of a circle of 4 people looking down talking.
Is she just hanging out, just
Yeah.
watching us be
Yeah,
weird?
yeah, and then you see Ham, the dog, like walking around at the ankles, sniffing everybody.
We can't just
Just-
let everybody into our group, guys.
There's just one more person.
Yeah. Like
She's
she
looking
could-
for the same person.
Yeah, what if she tells everybody about our
Remember,
hideout?
the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
But
Where'd
she's
you
not
hear
our
that?
enemy.
I'm repeating that from history.
Okay.
She only knows Nintendo
Bobby's best
Kyle.
subject.
It's fine.
Listen, she's not part of the group, but we'll use her to get to her uncle's house.
But like
Whoa.
she could be part of the. Why are you so against her?
I don't trust her.
Well, trust comes with time.
Yeah, so in a year, then she can join the group.
Well,
She'll be so old then. She probably won't even care about us.
Alright, I'll tell you what. She's on probation for 1 year, and if she's...
she
if
can't be on probation for a year.
we don't even know if she's any good at video games.
Listen, we can find out on
Guys,
the
wait,
Stacy,
wait,
are
she's
you-
looking at us. Let's
Stacy,
go.
are you good at video games?
They're okay, I guess.
We can test her out on video games. It's fine.
I'm more into music, and she kind of pulls out a cigarette and she starts smoking a cigarette.
She's not cool.
We go down and I'm like, Tarek, give me a cigarette. Tarek, give me a cigarette.
Bobby,
Bobby just immediately like,
Yeah, I smoke too.
Bobby, you don't smoke.
Bobby smokes all the time.
No, he doesn't.
He's got the black lung, that's why he coughs like that.
You got like 2 puffs in the cigarette before I just like hold it for effect.
Stacy, I'm sorry you got attacked, but well, you're welcome to join us on a probationary period.
what
And
makes you nerds think I want to join you?
Because we're all looking for the same thing.
so we can
Just
be.
for clarification, these 2 are nerds. We're not nerds.
We play on the
I-
baseball team.
Bobby, why are you being mean?
I like how you say that in the most little sister way possible, as audible for everyone to hear. So much so that just mom and dad back at home are like, Bobby's being mean to his sister somewhere. Like a
They stop
intuition.
fighting for a
Yeah, they
second.
stop fighting. Our kids are just.
We're not getting
I
along.
think
right?
Bobby just got grounded.
They still hasn't mowed the damn lawn.
He's been grounded.
That's the
for
cutaway
weeks.
real quick, just to show what's happening back in town.
Listen, you don't have to join us, you don't have to help us, but you've been in town for how long?
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks, and you didn't even check out Christopher Boyd,
Where
the
are
bird
you?
expert.
Where are you staying at, Stacy?
My uncle's house.
By
Just
yourself?
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
saddest
I
thing
have
I've ever
ham.
heard.
Can I try to
Oh.
charm her?
Can we?
Or empathize?
Wait, can we get
I don't know which one
sandwiches?
is the correct term or the correct word.
Yeah, let's take a look.
She's got ham. Let's get some sandwiches.
No,
That's our
the-
dog.
Yeah.
So empathize is the ability to study what makes a person, animal, or conscious robot or cyborg tick. You can find its weakness. You need time to study it and roll for the skill. If you succeed, you get to ask 2 questions, and there's a list of 6 questions.
I forgot that, like,
I
that
would
is-
like to try and do this thing.
Empathize?
Yeah.
Okay. So charm is like
Yeah.
trying to get her to do something. Empathize is trying to understand her more.
Remember to take your dice out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just roll a pull.
Shoot.
Oh, shucks.
1 success.
Okay. So you get 2 questions. What is her weak spot? How can I make her do
Kidneys.
something? What does she feel? What does she want? What will she do? Or is she lying?
Is she lying
About what?
about
The dog name.
it's
wanting
actually
to find
tricky.
her uncle?
So
She's a Russian.
you definitely get a sense that she is, the more and more time passes, the more she's convinced that her uncle is responsible for the birds and less missing because of the birds.
Okay. I get 2 questions.
Yes. What is her weak spot? How can I make her do something? What does she feel? What does she want? What will she do?
What does she want?
What does she really want?
She wants, you can, so as you study her, as everybody's kind of talking to her, or talking to amongst yourselves, you can tell that she prefers to be invisible to people. You can tell that she...
Not in that yellow jacket.
That's
She's
fair.
bad at
That's
it.
fair. That's fair. She...
She wants, she just hasn't figured it out yet.
It's what does she want, right? Is the question you asked?
Yeah.
Okay. She wants to find her uncle so that she doesn't have to go back to Vegas.
Okay. Stacy, do you want to come and have dinner with me and my dad tonight?
You should definitely go have dinner with her dad.
Is that Christy or is that Abby?
That's why I said it in the voice, but I think it's just me.
Ethan.
What? You
Bring
can
her
come
to your house?
You can come too, Terry.
She could be a murderer, so I don't know her.
I'm not a murderer.
Could your dad make a parole band?
Can
No.
you make a parole band?
You mean like a tracker?
Yeah.
That's
Maybe.
a way better thing!
I might be able to back at the shop. I don't know. I've never really tried, but maybe.
How far away is your uncle's house?
I don't know. It's a couple out, like,
That's on the way to town, though.
it's on the way to town. It's a couple miles.
I want to go check out this house. You said there's ham there?
No.
That's her dog's name.
Oh, yeah. I'm really hungry, guys. I haven't
Yeah.
eaten anything today.
We had the pizza this morning, but that was hours ago.
It seems like it was yesterday.
My
like it was
dad
a week
packed me
ago.
a ham sandwich. Do you want it?
Sure. Thanks.
Cool. Listen, I'm gonna keep watching the birds for a little while, but
Oh, yeah. I
you guys
forgot
are
about
welcome
that.
to hang out for a little while, or...
Is there shade around here anywhere?
Sure.
I'm going to go take
You
a
tell
nap.
me. You tell me.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, if you guys want to stay, I'm going to go take a nap.
I'm gonna stay.
I also want to stay. I want to
Let's
ride
see.
our bikes together back.
This is an entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do birds sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sleep.
The birds sleep.
I think,
well,
no,
I
I
think
think
we
I
got-
heard they're like sharks, and they have
They're
to
like
continuously
sharks, they have to
move.
always fly, otherwise they
Mhm.
die?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
No, that's not true. They definitely were just sitting on that pole.
That's a good point.
I think
Birds
we gotta
have
get
to
to that. We gotta go to that island. I need to have a better character voice, so it doesn't sound like Michael's.
Yeah.
Maybe we go to that island when they're all asleep.
Right. Yes.
But there's nocturnal birds.
Like owls?
Yeah.
Well, owls.
Hawks
I
are
haven't
usually
seen-
nocturnal.
I don't
There's a
think
pretty
that's true.
nasty hawk around here, too.
What's his name?
What's his name, Stacy?
Wait, have you talked to the birds?
She kind of looks stunned for a second. She goes, yes?
Did they ever respond? Because they never responded to us.
Well, we
Yeah,
killed it.
To be fair, we did kill it.
We did kill the bird.
I've talked to a couple pigeons back.
Yeah, they seem cool.
They seem pretty
Did,
cool.
did
yeah.
they say anything more
One
than
of them,
just...
I taught one of them how to smoke.
Is it? Oh, gee, yeah, you did.
Did they
You
say
see a
any...
bird with just like a very small denim jacket.
And the back of his rolled up in his sleeve. His name is
Kyle.
Fred.
Oh.
Kyle.
I named the bird after
I
Nintendo
mean,
Kyle.
he's flying low, but that jacket is very much worth it.
He's pretty cool. Yeah.
So did they? But like, could you have a conversation with them? Because that's what I wanted to do.
I talked to one for, I don't know, maybe a minute before it flew off.
That's smart.
It asked me for food.
Like,
Did
did they go beyond that? Because all I heard was like food and jerk.
I don't know what jerk is. But they just asked me for food for their nest, and I gave it a little bit of food, and then it flew off this way. So that's when I started investigating what was going on. You know, like talking birds is pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Ethan,
Yeah.
what's going on, bud?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Did you want the rest of this sandwich?
No, I'm very much not hungry right now.
All right. Ham, you want this?
The ham just eats it immediately. Yeah, just takes a big. Please stop.
I would have eaten that.
Please don't feed my dog. He gets very sick off people food.
You don't feed him. Stay calm. I told you we can't trust her.
She takes care of her dog.
She loves her
Okay.
dog.
She hates her dog. Okay.
She loves her dog.
All right. So our plan then is you guys stay here, keep a good eye on.
Stacy.
Stacy, yeah.
I'll go take a nap.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Break.
Break.
Okay, so you guys kind of hang out for a little while longer. She is watching the birds with binoculars, fielding questions from Ethan every once in a while. What do you guys kind of do for the next like half hour or so?
Sleep.
I think I just hang out, chat with her and Christy. I assume Bobby. Actually, I don't know what Bobby's doing.
Yeah, I don't think Bobby knows what
Bobby
he's
just
doing either.
he has his cigarette butt and he's like trying to feel comfortable holding a cigarette.
I would
It's a
like.
montage of him trying to do cigarette tricks.
Flicking ash, like.
I want to investigate the birds, but I know that I've already done that, and there's nothing really that I can
Is it
find out about them.
possible for me to make like contact with birds, just like yell like to the birds to try to get them closer?
Food.
Food.
Well, we had a
Sure.
ham sandwich, but it's too late now.
I think contact is like finding people. So I
Okay.
think like charm or
Charm. I'm not very charming, but I can
You
still
charm
roll
the
that.
birds.
Charm those birds.
And then it's my score -1 for each condition.
Yep.
Yes.
So just 5.
Yeah, it's basically
Man,
your
you're
dice
charming
pool
as
minus
heck.
conditions. So you're trying to all dice roll at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I got it.
Okay. So what? Food. Yeah. So you're just yelling food.
Nest.
You're just yelling food off the cliff towards the.
You
towards
still
the
have a
birds.
cigarette in one hand. Food.
Yeah. So
As he's doing this, I just go, Bobby, we don't have food.
Shh. The birds don't know that.
So he keeps holding the cigarette butt up like, food, food. And sure enough, some pigeons come by, and one of them like swoops at your hand, trying to grab the thing out of your finger.
I'm not gonna fight with the bird.
Is it the bird that smokes?
No, it's the bird that thinks the bird that smokes is really cool, so he wants to pick up smoking too. Yeah.
Is it possible to try and catch one of those birds?
Yeah, absolutely. I would make it probably a. So you got kind of a
They're
small
like-
section of
they're here,
pigeons
it's
together.
like-
I would make it probably be either a. There's a couple different skills that you could use.
Sneak.
Yep, you could sneak. You could move to try and like run up on it really quickly. You can probably tinker to create like a trap.
I think I'm just gonna move and try to catch
Okay.
them.
Deal. So just so you can roll it, but just a recap. She's standing at the edge with binoculars.
Trying to be quiet.
Terry's sleeping under some shade. Ethan won't stop asking her questions. Christy is just like, what am I doing here? Probably like, I gotta get home before I'm in trouble. And Bobby's just, food! Deal. And then he gets some, and then he starts chasing him around.
I got one.
And you're able to catch a pigeon. What do you do?
Bobby,
You catch a pigeon.
I have a pigeon.
You have a pigeon.
Ethan, do you have that tracker yet? No, Bobby, we haven't been home yet. I haven't been able to try and make
Oh,
it.
shoot.
What are you gonna do?
I'm
with
really
that?
bad at orders of operations. That's what my algebra teacher tells me at least.
I know, I tutor you in math.
Does it have a scar on its neck?
Does it have a scar on its neck?
Yes.
It probably has a chip.
Hey.
Have you
mine
guys
is
seen
Bobby.
the chips yet?
Yeah, we saw one earlier.
Food? Food?
Yes.
No, I want this to keep going.
I take my shirt off and bundle up the bird.
How do you take your shirt off while it's holding a pigeon?
So it's like this, and then you go this way, and then it's just
And then it's
bundled.
there you
So it's like it's swaddled, and then like the shirt sleeve is over, so it can be nighttime or not nighttime. That's what you do with birds. You take off the light, and they're like, must be nighttime.
I'll allow it.
I just want to say how much I love that you introduced yourself to this bird.
What's your name, bird?
Can we just take a
like
moment to
swans.
show Bobby trying to take off his shirt while holding on to like one leg of
It's
the
like
bird?
this, and
If Bobby was younger, I'd make you like probably you know 50-50 snap the bird's neck while trying to take your shirt over your head. All right. So the bird's
it's
just like food.
It's
food?
yeah. So it's swaddled. It's like, what's your name?
And so the friends that you chased after that flew up, they're like, help, 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 help! They're like screaming.
Oh no.
Bobby, I think we should leave.
I think you're making the birds mad.
Let the bird
What?
go, Bobby.
But
Bobby,
we
these
need
birds
to
don't
get
like
the
the
parole
bird.
band on it.
We could do that later. We can go back after I've made this.
Yeah, I think the birds are faster than us.
Bobby, please let go of the bird.
I make the bird think it's nighttime.
The bird goes to bed. The rest of the birds land nearby and are
Can we
like
put shit on all of them?
kind of.
We don't have enough shirts for this.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. We're gonna need more shirts.
I look at the birds like, I'm gonna be friends with this bird.
So the other birds are kind of like landed nearby. They're kind of investigating, but they're like friend.
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 They're clear. They're looking for their friend.
Oh.
Oh. I mean,
So yeah, Bobby's like, yes.
I was also
am a
doing
friend.
that. I was
And
like-
Stacy goes, you're an idiot.
Bobby, please just let the bird go. We can get another
Bobby,
one later.
but I worked so hard to get this bird.
Bobby, I think Stacy wants you to let go of the
kill it
bird.
before it hurts you.
I don't.
Whoa,
I think the
Stacey.
pigeons are pretty chill though.
How do you know?
They haven't done anything yet.
The
Oh,
pigeon.
yet. That's the big word.
Okay, Terry, I'm kind of.
You go wake up
Aside,
Terry from his nap.
Terry.
Hold on. What?
Terry, Bobby caught a bird, and now it's nighttime, and the bird went to bed.
And Stacy wants to kill all the birds, and I now don't trust her as much.
I told you.
She sounds a lot like
Also,
that
you
one guy.
say Bobby caught a bird?
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
made it
Terry,
nighttime.
check it out.
Hell yeah, Bobby!
We got dinner.
Bobby, did you talk
I'm
to that
gonna
bird?
name you Bobby Jr.
You've acquired one item that is Bobby Jr. You gain a
This is your
plus
new
one
iconic
tool.
item.
You gain a plus one tool. Whenever you use Bobby Jr. in a check, you gain one extra die.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Hey, Bobby? Why are those pigeons all looking at you weird?
I caught one.
Well, I know that, but like, what'd you do to it?
I just made it my friend.
He's smothering the bird.
I'm
in
not
his
smothering
shirt.
the bird.
That
It's-
bird is sleeping or dead.
I make it daytime for the bird.
It pokes its head out and says, "Good morning."
Talk to it, Bobby.
Morning.
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 Morning, Bobby Jr.
Bobby? Question mark.
The
Bobby.
bird say Bobby?
Bobby Jr.
Oh my god.
Where do you live, bird?
In nest?
Where is Nest?
On lake?
I think.
And then you hear them all go, nest, 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 nest.
Take us to your nest. Take us to your
Bobby,
nest.
Bobby,
And then they all
can
fly away.
fly.
They all fly away towards the island.
Damn it.
Okay, but like at least we got rid of the birds.
Well, we still have Bobby Jr. Or did he about fly away?
No,
He's still swaddled.
You still have him swaddled, and at this point, Stacy starts hitting it.
No!
with-
Stacy!
Stacy, what are you doing?
Her back and put me in between her and Bobby Jr.
No, Bobby Jr. She said, "It's gonna try and attack you."
No.
You can see she's kind of manic.
It can't get out of the shirt right now. It's fine.
How can I try and calm Stacy?
By
Can
killing the
do a
bird.
charm check,
Okay. I will attempt to charm her.
or you could also use force to kind of.
I
just
will
hold her- hold her.
charm her. I will fail at charming her.
Okay, so she shoves you,
Aw.
That's
and
fair.
then immediately says, she kind of like once you hit the ground and hit your elbow, go ow.
Stacy!
She kind of like snaps out of it, and she's like, "Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm just really stressed out, and I've been alone for a really long time, and these birds attacked me, and I'm just gonna go."
No,
sorry.
wait, Stacy.
You should definitely
Jesus.
see a doctor on your way to get those checked.
Stacy, why don't you come home with me? You can have like an actual meal and like.
She gets on her bike and starts
TV
riding.
You don't
dinners
have
don't
to be
count as meals,
alone.
Ethan.
She gets on her bike and starts slowly riding away.
I poorly played with this NPC.
But you gained one Bobby Jr.
Yeah, you gained another NPC.
You're like an
That's fine.
iconic item, guys.
Guys, is it time to go home yet?
Yeah. Hey Terry, do you wanna come have dinner at my place?
I gotta get home. I gotta see what my dad's up to.
Okay. Well,
Been gone way too long.
if you want to just stop by dinner first, or like after you check on your dad.
Well, we
What's
can.
going
Let's
on?
go. It's not that late. Let's go to Donald's house on the way there.
It's a good idea.
We don't know where Donald's house is.
Shoot, you're right.
We can follow
Do you
Stacy.
know where
But
Donald
you can
lives?
follow
Can we follow
Stacy.
Stacy?
Yep.
Alright, let's follow.
Let's
get
get
on
on
my
our bikes and
follow Stacy.
ride.
Okay, so this
Sneak,
is
sneak,
this
dun,
is going to
dun,
require
dun,
two
dun.
two checks
Done.
as a group.
Okay.
Wait, do I lose
First-
my exhausted since I slept?
No, unfortunately, you can only alleviate conditions.
Did I gain a condition from my failure?
for your failure to charm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, she just like shoved you down,
Okay.
and so it kind of soured relations between that NPC.
Okay.
Right.
My bad.
There is.
We got Bobby Jr.
Everyone's like, guys, get rid of the bird. Get rid of the bird. It's like, I'm gonna keep the bird.
Right.
This is
so
my bird.
So you guys are right now up this like hill. You guys left all your bikes down by the shoreline, right?
Yep.
I'm
Get 'em
assuming
off the
to
bus.
run up there to catch her in time.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna have to go back down and get your bikes, which will require a move check.
Why didn't we bring him up the hill?
Because we would've-
Because otherwise you wouldn't have caught Stacy in time.
Afterwards, while we spent an hour just chilling up there.
Do any of our?
Because kids are dumb.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
What are we
No, Abby or Christy and I automatically fail.
doing? What are we doing?
You're doing a move to get to.
Do any of our bikes have baskets on them?
Yes.
Asking
does.
for a friend, Bobby
Christy,
Jr.
yours guaranteed does because you would ride to the library and come home with
That's
them.
fair. Yo, you can keep Bobby Jr. in my bike.
It's gonna be like,
Hot damn,
Alright,
Justin.
Ethan, get on my back. Let's go.
I only got one success.
Well,
Okay,
See you,
so
Crispy.
either somebody rerolls or uses a pride. Otherwise, you guys will not get your bikes.
Wait,
in
is
time
that?
to follow.
Did
Can-
I
I know
roll
that
over,
I-
or did I only roll one in that move?
What's your pride?
can I use one of my luck points to get a die?
No,
No.
you can only
No.
reroll dice, but you can use your pride to get a guaranteed success
That's
on any
okay.
check you would take.
If it applies
Knowledge. Can I like
Wait,
see
I-
a?
Yeah, I think
a
you'd have to roll
smarter-
dice to use
Did
your
I
pride.
roll two of these? I thought I only saw one, but when I looked it all up,
How many
Oh,
dice
yeah.
did you roll?
I rolled 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Oh, then you got two
Or-
successes. I didn't. I,
I
also
thought maybe
only
this
had a
one was
spot.
over here, but
And then
Yeah.
6 and 7.
No,
No, because
this
that
is-
was Abby's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
unless
You get two
unless I
successes.
like flipped it wrong.
Or do
That's
you?
Well,
Do you normally roll 7, but you rolled 6?
I rolled 8,
Oh, okay.
but I roll 7 because I'm exhausted.
You have 2 successes.
I can't if I have one success and I re-roll, I have to get 2 successes on that next roll, correct?
Yeah.
But you
those-
already have 2 successesses.
Okay.
Yeah, you have 2
Well, I
successes.
guess let's get to you.
so Matchel.
Yeah,
There
so
you
you
go.
guys are all good.
I have
You
Bobby
guys-
Jr. and you just.
Now you guys get to your bikes and you start riding out behind Stacy fast enough. Now you can totally be in plain sight following her back, or you can sneak. And sneak, if you guys are successful as a group, guarantees that you can follow her back to Donald's house.
I think sneak is a good idea.
not
Is
very
this
sneaky.
and this is each individual roll again?
You
Yep,
guys
this is
can't
this is-
roll sneak.
I can roll one.
I also get to roll 1.
Alright, let's sneak.
I've got so much luck. It's fine.
Oh damn!
Damn it.
She's got herself covered.
I'm so small.
I will roll that other one. Yeah, it's Conte.
There we go. That's me.
Campbell's at it with
So-
the sneakiness.
So Bobby and Christy are super sneaky.
And we're just running into trees and shit.
So how would we?
I am wheezing so hard you can hear me from a mile away.
Is it possible for me to use my pride for my success and then give this to him,
Mhm.
or is that?
It just gives you an extra success. But
We
unless
could
you guys
also
succeed as a
try to
group,
do that.
there's not.
Using my knowledge and curiosity.
I think it is important enough to make it there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I will use. We need 2 additional successes.
Mm-hmm. I think we both could use it.
Guess I'll use my pride for this adventure.
Now, there are certain failures that still result in successes, but they just complicate the issue. So, like...
It's not like we're screwed. It's not like...
It would be a bad decision for me if you guys were to fail this check and never
see the
find
house.
Donald's house, right?
Yes, but it's not. It's also not like I'm
Here.
being held over the edge of a cliff and I fail and then I get like broken legs.
I'll just push.
You're gonna push.
Upset is looking right there, and I think Terry's pretty upset at this point anyway.
Deal.
A lot of 5s, no 6s.
You want to get injured?
No.
I'm already injured. I got scratched in the face.
Terry's looking real bad.
Is Terry gonna break?
Terry needs to go to the arcade ASAP.
Yeah.
Alright, so right now you guys have 2 successes, 2 failures, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So, do you guys want that to be the result, or do you want
Yeah,
to...
let's just fail a check. We don't have to pass every check.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
I'm very good at failing. I've failed most of my checks.
So, it's either pass together or fail together. It's not like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 of us Mission Impossible
Yeah.
and the other ones.
Stacy,
You just
we're coming to
Does
get
Bobby
you.
Jr. have to roll?
Yeah. Well, I make it nighttime.
He thinks it's
It's
nighttime.
nighttime.
Alright, so as you guys roll up, right? You guys are trying to be sneaky, it's just not working out. For some reason Ethan has a card in his wheel spokes, like
Yeah.
sounded like a
Sounds
motorcycle.
Like me.
So anyways, you guys roll up, and I'll kind of give you a general sense of the location. So if you look at the map, there is a small dot where what is it? Lakeshore Road that runs all the way north and south. Hits 93. Just south of the reactor. There's a little dot called Hoover Dam Lodge.
Yes.
Or I guess there's another dot. Anyways, it's just north of where 93 breaks off into Lakeshore Road.
Okay, so like there-ish?
Yep.
So
Like right south of the
It's
reactor?
just right there.
And where was Christopher Boyd's house?
Christopher Boyd's house was right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Will you
Somewhere
show
in
them on the map where that
Well,
is,
there's a
roughly? Just to
Dot,
make sure they
Yeah.
know.
that dot that's right there.
It's
No,
just
that's
just
not.
on the other side of the road of the
It's
deck.
the dot right in between the fork.
This one.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
it's
south of
just
that?
north of the road.
Just north of this road, not north of
That's
this.
yeah, that dot is
okay.
something
So, yeah.
else, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
got it.
so that's where you guys ride your bikes to. That is Donald's house. And when you guys get close, she's just stopped, and she's just on her bike waiting for you guys to catch up. And so you guys catch up, and she
It's
says,
so hot.
I can't believe you guys followed me.
We need to see Donald's house.
Stacy, we want to work with you.
I wanted some water.
Well, you can get water in town.
Can I
This is
try
closer to
charming
town.
her?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna say though that because of the failure
You gotta get
of
two.
sneaking up, that you're gonna have to have 2 successes for your charm.
Well, that dice is one of them.
Yeah, get your super dice.
What are
Yeah.
you doing to charm her?
I'm gonna talk to her with my words.
Okay.
Damn it.
I only got one.
Okay, you
Use
can
a
use your pride and get 2 successes, or you can use a luck point and reroll all your failed dice.
I want to use a luck point.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
You can still use pride.
And I only use pride once for.
Once per mystery. So
Oh.
some are breaking killer birds would be your pride. That would be your pride for this chapter.
I don't think I want to do it.
Okay.
Well, you're looking at me with those eyes. Should I do it? Fine.
Unless you guys have other plans on how you're gonna
Yeah,
You
you're
don't-
right.
you don't roll
again,
again. You just get a success.
Oh.
you mark it. What is your pride?
Knowledge and curiosity.
Okay, so you need to incorporate that into your charm, and you will get a success.
Well, I think that like I know that she doesn't want to be alone, and like.
Can I give a bit of an assist?
Yeah, you guys can
role-play?
always help as players
Yeah.
as well.
Stacy, look. If there's one person that can figure out what's with these birds, it's Christy. She's like the smartest person I know, and she's she might have been able to might be able to catch something that you didn't, because she's really smart.
Also, you absolutely need medical attention with your arms.
Like, you know stuff and we know stuff, and I think working together, we'll be able to figure out what happened to your uncle. And what's up with these birds.
And we don't want you to go back to Las Vegas either.
She kind of hesitates for a second, looking at you, and you see that some way she wants to like care for you like a little sister, and I think if you play that aspect up, we'll finish off the charm.
Stacy, like, I think you're really cool, and I'd really like if you would join us, and I think we could work together really well.
Okay. Fine, but don't touch anything when we come in. And you guys have to be really sneaky when we get to my uncle's house. I don't want anyone else knowing that I sneak into his house, because otherwise adults might see me and send me back to Las Vegas.
Vegas sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I wish I could be in Vegas.
Right. So you guys are good. She tells you to put your bikes over in these bushes, and then you guys start going through this like elaborate sneak through this area. There's like not a lot of houses around, but she still has this elaborate path to where she sneaks in the back door of the house.
It's very
Of
elaborate
course.
for the kids, where it's, instead of just like,
Yeah.
there's this kid that keeps going through.
It's more obnoxious that kids go through this weird group.
Just
tunnel
two,
thing?
like,
Yeah.
an elderly couple, like, always has coffee. It's like, oh, there she goes again.
Sneaking around Donald's house. Yeah. All right. So you guys have made it to Donald's house. The house itself is a 2-story yellow brick house with red roof tiles. As you guys kind of sneak through and you guys enter into the house, it's messy and dirty. Everywhere there are cables, tools, and strange drawings. The bookshelves are filled with books about birds, neurology, animal behavior, but also there's a whole shelf about love, courting, and how to make that special someone notice you.
Oh, what a guy.
The living room walls have a dozen framed photos of famous scientists, and next to Einstein hangs a photo of someone else that you see in a lot of other photos. So these are all like very prestigious scientists, like Newton, Einstein, and then there's this scientist, and you're not sure who she is, but as you kind of look around a little bit more, you see that she's in a lot of the other photos around the house. You also see that there's a VHS copy of the birds sticking out of the VCR. All over the house there are framed photos of what you would guess to be Donald, as well as other scientists from the Loop. And as you look at these photos, every single one of them, he's like awkwardly smiling at someone else, a woman that's also the same woman that's individually framed along the scientists.
Are there any pictures with just him and the woman?
They're like cut out awkwardly.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bad.
Are there any pictures that have like you know, like newspaper clippings where they say the names at the bottom? I can investigate.
Yeah, let's do an investigate to find more information.
7.
6.
And I know that there's 3 different knowledge ones, so I'm just
5
going to double
and
check.
3
To make
minus
sure.
1.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yep, so you're looking for your understanding clues, breaking puzzles, or surveying the place or situation.
Hey, Stacy, where the booze at?
I did so bad.
Your uncle had to have some liquor.
Yeah, there's a cabinet in the kitchen.
You want a drink?
Listen,
I don't know if drinking's a good idea, Terry. We still have to get home, and we shouldn't drink and ride bikes.
We're not gonna drink the whole bottle. We're for like teenagers. We can't drink that much.
I failed my check.
you failed your investigate? Okay. So,
I'm contemplating using another one of my luck points to re-roll it, though.
it's up to you.
Do or do not.
There is no
contemplate.
Yeah, I will use one of those.
Because you really need to let me know the final result of either
Yeah,
success or
no.
failure.
Yep, nope. Failed twice.
Okay. All right. So, I am probably going to make you suffer a condition because something that taxes your investigation kind of.
I think I'm upset that I'm not finding anything.
Yeah, that you're really good at finding clues
And
you
I
can't
find
clues
it.
because the house is so messy.
Goddamn one.
Damn it, Donald.
Do you know, Stacy, do you know who any of these people are? Like, there are no names anywhere.
Does he have?
Just my uncle.
Does he have a computer?
Yeah. It's downstairs.
Can I go take a look at it?
Sure. So she kind of walks downstairs and she turns to Terry and she goes, "Don't touch anything," and that goes for the rest of you too. And then she disappears downstairs.
I go look for the liquor
I
cabinet.
go
You find
look
it.
for the bread and some other meats.
Oh.
So you see that like the kitchen has been. You can tell someone's been living out of this house for a while, and whatever doesn't spoil or whatever would spoil has already been eaten, and so now it's just like cans that are
Non-perishables.
opened. Yeah. And, like really sad stuff because she hasn't been grocery shopping.
I'm gonna refill everybody's water bottles.
Okay. And you see Ham, and he's like quite smitten with you, and he's like sitting at your feet, and just
I
like
wanna
whining
get
at you and waving his
some
little dachshund
water
tail.
Is there any dog food? She says she doesn't. She's gotta have dog food. Can I feed and water Ham?
Yeah, so you can find the water, or you can fill up the water dish. You don't know where dog food is, though. If there is any, it's probably stored away in cupboards or something.
Is there any bread?
Is there
Can
any
I-
bread?
There's just some bread.
There's no bread.
I got for you, Bobby Jr.
There's no bread.
I'm gonna yell down the stairs. Hey, Stacy, where's the dog food?
She says, "Don't touch anything!" She yells back. Alright, so you guys go downstairs, and you find a computer, and it's, it looks like some of the cords have been, it looks like it's been scrapped for parts,
Okay.
almost. That whatever made him leave, he also took a lot of stuff from the computer with him.
Can I check the computer, see if there's any sort of hard drive or memory, anything that would maintain records?
Yep, I think that would be a Tinker.
Okay.
Let's double check, because this is probably the first time we've used Tinker.
Yeah, because it could be the Tinker program, I
Are you
think.
so excited? Is
I think
program on your
program would
better end?
Program is
require,
the-
Oh,
I
okay.
think it would
Look at
require the computer to be on. Tinker is used for electronic things rather than mechanical.
Your miss is electronic.
Can you give me the difference between investigate?
Okay, so
and
let's do
comprehend?
program. Program will be for electronic, Tinker will be for mechanical.
Okay.
So you're rolling a program. Sorry, what was that?
Can you just give me the difference between investigate and comprehend?
Yeah. Comprehend is the ability to have the right piece of information or able to gather it from a school library or similar location.
I succeeded.
They will give you the information or have you come up with something on your own. If
Okay.
you fail, blah blah.
Perfect. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Comprehend is the broadest skill to understand something. Investigate and calculate are kind of
Very
parallel
simple.
to that. Yeah. What'd you get?
It's one success.
Okay. So there, you were looking specifically for a hard drive.
Yes.
Okay. I would say that it's still here.
I'm going to...
Touch it.
Stacy, would you mind if I took this part back so that way I can actually just try and see if there's any files on it?
Sure. This is all junk to me, anyways. I don't know how to use these things.
I take it out.
You know how to use computers?
Yeah, my dad owns a computer part shop where we build and repair computers and robots.
It's kind of cool.
Thanks.
And she turns around and she heads back upstairs when she heard something fall and hit the kitchen floor. Nothing? One of you guys yells as she running up the stairs. Yeah.
Like, Stacy,
Bobby Jr., damn it! I told you not to touch that!
I think this liquor went bad. Because he has never drank liquor before.
Aww.
He only drinks beer.
Let me take a sip.
But he thought he'd be tough. This liquor's awful.
Is it bad?
It tastes tastes
No,
It's
taste
just
it.
whiskey. Ugh.
Let's taste.
Yeah, I like how Bobby doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, but around Stacy's like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this turned.
Immediately just in the sink, just...
Anyway, what were you guys doing downstairs?
He was just looking at my uncle's computer.
I've got a hard drive that I might be able to analyze for files. See if there's any clues of where you... Taylor, why are you looking at me like that?
Hard drive. Files. I get all of this.
What?
I don't get it.
I don't either.
So
Hacking.
yeah, so Bobby,
Oh,
as
okay.
you're kind of looking around too, you actually see a bird on a cutting table that's just been like opened up and kind of cut
Stacy,
apart.
I
what
make
the
Bobby
fuck?
Jr. go to sleep. I go over and see what's in that bird.
Yeah.
If there's anything.
So
What's
so it
in
looks
that
like
bird?
she took one apart just to see everything, and you can see that there's a computer chip very similar to the ones you guys had as well next to it on the cutting table as well.
I take
But
that. Stacy, can I have this computer chip, or do you need this?
Do you guys even know what that does?
It makes birds smarter. If I get enough of them, it can make myself smart. Everyone
Bobby,
tells
I
me that's
told
not
you,
going to work, but I'm
It's
pretty
not
sure
gonna
it is.
work, Bobby. It's not gonna
We
work.
just need to find the exact right amount of weight of birds that matches Bobby's weight.
Oh
we
my
get that many
goodness.
chips, and that should make Bobby smarter.
I don't think that's how it
Terry,
works.
that's not how it works.
It works
Is
that way with
everything else in the
buildings and
bird normal except
shadows.
for the chip?
Yeah. The
Yeah,
bigger a building,
yeah.
the bigger shadow it casts.
That's not about.
The more chips, the more smarter it makes you.
Yeah, but I think it would just be a lot of the same thing. They don't build upon each other.
Do any of you guys understand like schematics or drawings or anything?
Schematics.
I understand plays if it's written, not like musicals, but like, but like game plays.
How many plays are in baseball?
I don't know. You throw the ball.
I mean, I guess there's.
Never mind, it was a dumb question.
No, so I can, Stacy. What are you talking about?
My uncle had like a workshop and some really suspicious kind of stuff. Somebody want to take a look at it? I know you guys.
Let's all go take a look at it.
Okay.
We can try.
Yeah.
So
what
you
kind
guys-
of cool stuff.
You guys go up to his what would be the second bedroom master bedroom kind of thing, second story master bedroom, and most of it is like a bedroom, and it's got right next to the bedstand. It's got a picture, the closest picture of Donald and the scientist next to each other, and it's framed, and his bed is a mess, and then what was the master bathroom has been turned into like a workshop kind of thing, or maybe like a next door bed. There's a closet that tunnels to a second bedroom, like an ET, and that second bedroom is the workshop. And so as you guys are looking at it, I'm going to need someone to roll a calculate check.
Oh, I'm on
got it. Don't you dare try and help me, Bobby.
Yeah, I got that.
Actually, someone can help and giving you an extra
I'll
die.
help you.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm helping you, besides like maybe giving you a boost or moving some of the junk around.
One success.
Okay. Bobby points at the drawing and he says, "That looks like Bobby Jr." All right, so you see a couple drawings of birds and microchips, and you see that there's also unfinished kind of stuff. There's like chip plus bird equals question marks, and then there's like this giant machine, a glorious computer that's being kind of sketched out. And this would take a lot of parts and a lot of programming to. I mean, this is like computer porn for you. looking
Yeah,
at this
no,
thing.
I
Yeah.
am probably having my first erection right now.
Let's
Yeah.
not talk about this.
So, and you also see kind of off to the side, you see circled like 3 different times, you see IEX-4Z32.
IEX-40.
432. And it has a bunch of circles around it, and then right next to it, it's just HQ, question mark.
I thought you said this was a cool workshop. This is just pictures.
I didn't say it was cool.
I thought there'd be like saws and stuff.
There's a saw.
Well, I didn't see that.
As you say that like a saw, it's like the ironing board? The saw's on an iron.
Oh, cool! I'm gonna grab that saw. Can I have this?
I don't care.
I thought I could like tie this to a stick and use it to fight birds.
It seems really impractical, but okay.
Ethan, do you understand all of this stuff?
It's easy.
What?
Just
How much
tie
of
it-
this? How much of this do I understand?
Terry did really well in the shop.
You definitely get a sense that like he is responsible or very much has a hand in at altering these birds. So you know that if you're able to find Donald, you're able to find what's going on. And this computer is probably
What's
very much
powering?
critical to the operation that's
Okay.
being done.
Well, it's not good news.
So it's bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be some bad news from when we looked over the pictures.
Donald definitely designed, first created these chips for the
What?
birds.
He did?
Yeah,
That's not what I got from the whole thing, but
I'm pretty sure.
okay. I'll trust you.
And there's some sort of like a main computer frame that is either powering or sending signals or doing something with the chips. But if we could shut it down or find Donald, then we might be able to turn these birds back to normal.
Do you think if we could get this saw to that computer, that we could use this saw to ruin the computer and stop the signals?
I mean, saws are pretty good against most computers, so maybe.
I put down Bobby Jr. and I grab Stacy and I look at her and I say, Stacy, I need you to be 100% honest with me. Does your uncle hate bread?
I drop the saw and stare.
If he does, he probably would have wrote about it in his journal.
Okay.
Where's the journal?
Do you know where his journal
Under
is?
his bed.
Can we
rubbed
read
it under
his-
the
yeah.
bed.
Yeah, you guys find his journal.
Bobby Jr.
It's like a small leather-bound journal wrapped with a couple.
There's all kinds of stuff about birds and chips, but I don't see
I-
anything about
But-
bread.
So the journal has a lot about the loop,
Yeah,
and it also has.
keep going.
Does that stuff about the lady?
It's just wrote. He keeps talking about his beloved.
Yeah, keep going.
No names? He doesn't name drop?
Yep.
Anything about bread.
Nothing about bread.
Alright, I toss it back on the bed.
I would like to keep.
False lead.
I want to take the journal.
Okay.
There's nothing in there, Christy, but
I'm
whatever.
gonna read it. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, you love books.
Why do you care about my uncle's journal?
There might be clues.
I already read through it. He just talks about some girl the whole time.
Can I still take it?
I don't care.
I mean, people sometimes do stupid things for girls.
Boys. She lights up another cigarette.
Bobby?
I like light it, but I don't.
You look over and you're like, don't smoke, Bobby Jr. It's not cool.
I don't like really smoke it. I just kind of like put it to my mouth, and then like I try to find like a fan or something to make it look like it's been smoked, like a hair dryer. Just
So we cut to you hair drying your cigarette.
These are bad, Bobby Jr.
Don't smoke, Bobby Jr. Promise Daddy you won't smoke. Alright, so it's getting very late. It's definitely like probably about time to start getting home.
Oh no, we push on. No,
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh.
definitely
You guys can
bedtime.
do whatever you want.
We gotta get home, guys.
I take. I'm trying to think of what to do. Bobby Jr. He's coming in the room.
He
Bobby
can-
doesn't think that far in advance. I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
Bobby, bring him home. He's gonna hide him in his laundry pile until try to keep him from Mom.
He'll be nighttime forever.
So we gotta take him home tonight, but maybe we'll build a little cage for him and keep him at the depot.
Okay.
We can be our little mascot.
What's the depot?
Oh,
where we hang out.
no, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Stacy, do you want to come hang out with us?
Mother of God.
I am hanging out with you.
Do you want to come hang out with us back in the city though?
Are there adults at the depot?
No, it's a super secret
It's
place.
secret for only us.
I think. Listen, Stacy can come.
Listen, Terry, I can take a hint, okay? If you don't want me to come, I don't
Don't
want to
listen
go.
to Terry.
I just need you to go through a probation period.
Guys, can we vote?
We've already been over this. We don't have any probation collars. Otherwise, we would have been able to put this on Bobby Jr.
Probation collars.
I think those are tracking collars.
Darn it.
Such a better idea.
Alright, let's
It's a
vote.
hard word.
Okay.
Everyone who's smart and knows not to trust strangers and doesn't want are in the depot, raise your hand.
And everybody who thinks Stacy is cool and she can come and hang out with us and help solve mysteries, raise your hand.
Everyone that thinks that Stacy shouldn't be able to hit Bobby Jr. raise their hands, and I raise my hand, and I like bring a wing out for Bobby Jr. It's like,
Alright, Stacy, you can come, but you can't hit Bobby Jr.
I won't hit Bobby Jr.
And
Or really any of us.
Yeah, don't hit any.
Yeah, we don't like hitting.
I only hit Bobby Jr. because
You
he's a
pushed
bird.
Ethan down.
That's
I know, it's okay. I know you didn't mean to.
She kind of looks down and rubs her arms full of like the bird wounds.
Do you have
we gotta
like...
get those fixed.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Do you have
Did you
like
clean them?
band-aids?
Yeah, they're like fairly cleaned, but
Okay.
yeah.
No, I
Well-
don't have band-aids.
I
Yeah.
was asking Stacy.
Why'd you look at me?
I looked at her first and then I looked at you later.
Don't worry, we have first aid back at the depot.
Did you? Do we have first aid?
It's like
Ab
it's
Band-Aid.
like it's like kids' version of first aid. So it has like
Like a couple
and then,
Band-Aids.
like a lollipop.
There's vitamins in
Just
there.
mostly Neosporin.
Yeah, I was
Kids
gonna
think that shit is magic.
I still
That shit is magic.
It is magic to
So-
adults.
But we did steal a roll of Ace bandage at one time from the general store.
And
was
some
our-
also antiseptic cream.
That was our big heist.
I figure too, because you guys are sports ball kids, you guys take whatever gauze you get, like your
Yeah.
ankle wrapped in, and then you take it back to the depot.
Oh,
and
no,
then
we
just
don't. That's the most disgusting stuff ever.
I've done that before.
Deal.
I guess
Anyways,
it's Ace, yeah. Anyway, let's go.
so as you guys are you guys are getting ready to leave, I'm assuming. Are you?
I think we're ready to just go to the.
Yeah, I'm revving
Because
my
the
bike.
depot's not on the way to town. It's
No.
kind of perpendicular.
She can go
Yeah.
stay at Jerry's house.
Jeff's?
Jeff's house.
So she doesn't want to be around any adults.
Right.
Oh yeah.
She will not be around
I
any
think we
adults.
take.
We'll come back
I will
out here
take her.
tomorrow. Stacy.
No, let's...
We'll take her to the depot.
Yeah, we can take her to the depot and then...
Well, we'll
head
show
home.
you
She's
where the
gonna be
depot
more
is.
comfortable at this house than she is in the depot. We don't have
Do
any
you wanna-
windows.
Do you want us to
Right.
come get you to hang out? at the
Just
depot
come get me tomorrow if you guys want to do anything. Just
Okay.
okay. I'll see you
Okay.
guys tomorrow.
Bye,
She
Stacy.
looks really sad that you guys are leaving. As you guys leave. Yeah.
Bye, Oh, I
Yeah, and Ham is like,
Ham's
ruff, ruff, and he like runs up and he
Oh.
nuzzles you a little bit. He kind of tries to nuzzle each one of you.
I pet Ham. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
become a ranger
and Bobby
in
Jr.
this
kind
game.
of flares a little bit, and you're
I just kind of lightly kick him away.
No.
oh, Terry, you need to love. Terry, you need to let love in
That's
your
the
heart.
real mystery of this. How to get Terry to love.
Yeah. With you guys riding off into the setting sun, and you guys having made a frenemy in Stacy, with Bobby Jr.
She's in my basket.
Oh, he's okay.
riding in the basket like E.T.
Do you have a red sweater on?
I just like how the sweater flap flows. And it's just,
Morning.
So many days.
as you guys are riding back into town, we will call that a session. So we will see you guys again for more Tales of the Loop next week. All right, we're recording. You guys have literally progressed the story barely at all. I love it.
No, I kept
To be
thinking...
fair, Donald's house is one of the major parts, but it took us an hour to get through that.
You can't let strangers at the depot by
I don't
themselves.
I don't feel like we're going through this that slowly though. Like I feel like we are cruising. I'm like
Michael, you spent an hour trying to tame a bird.
And you did it.
Not trying, succeeding.
I'm sorry. Do you see a second special item on this?
Bobby Jr. +1 die.